Hey guys, so I wanted to try out something a little bit different for me today. I recently moved into this apartment and I'm standing in front of my closet, which needs a paint job. Um, but in the process of moving, I purged a lot of things, but I'm still working on refining my closet and getting my wardrobe to exactly where I want it to be. I pretty much cleared out all of my hard no items, but like many people, I have a lot of items that I feel deeply ambivalent about for one reason or another. So I thought it'd be fun today to go through this tub of ambivalence and maybe make some decisions. But I'm going to start with tops. This is a very ratty like destroyed t-shirt that I made a little collar out of, and it's kind of tight. I don't know, I'm gonna keep it. I can, if nothing else, I can just wear it for like painting and stuff. I do these like short little cap sleeves are kind of not the best on me. It's weird because my body has changed so much over the years, and I really, developed certain style things that I was into. And then as your body changes, it's hard to sort of recalibrate your like internal schema of yourself and how you look. So like when I was like 100 pounds lighter, I was wearing cap sleeves all the time, and I look cute, and now I just feel like they make my bust look very disproportionate. But anyway, I'm also kind of filming at a weird, hold on, there, my angle is a little like downward. But yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna keep it for now. Okay, this is a thrifted one I tore up. I don't reach for that much because it's quite tight, but I do kind of like this tone of gray with this burgundy. And I have some skirts I might go with. I'm gonna keep it provisionally, and if I don't wear it by the end of the summer, I'm gonna get rid of it. And I think that's what I'm gonna do with that other black shirt I just showed you. I have a lot of t-shirts and camis and tanks, so that's what I'm gonna do with this. I do really like how this looks with my skin tone. This tank, I had a lot of ambivalence about it because I do really like this scalloped lace, and it goes like all the way around. My only hesitancy with this tank, I mean, aside from obviously it's not a racer back, but it's kind of coming in a little more than my bra straps, but I also just don't know if like these really primary type, like real saturated bright colors are my style. I'm definitely into more muted tones. But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, it looks kind of good on me. See, this is actually gonna make it worse. I'm gonna say for now, just because when I look at this, I'm never like, oh wow, this is great. But I don't know this. Oh God, I don't know. I'm gonna say no. And this is a little cowl neck with these sort of, I don't know what you call those, little diamond shaped things. It's really soft, and I turned it into a crop, which I slightly regret doing, or at least I wish I hadn't cropped it that high. But I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of tops that kind of perform the same job as this top, but it does have the little pattern that gives it a little more interest. I'm gonna put this in the probationary pile, I think. And part of my goal with clearing out my closet is trying to gain some cohesion within my wardrobe, because I really don't like when I open my closet and there's just like a discordant jumble of different colors and styles. I usually organize my clothes by like Roy G. Biv, so at least there's like a flow, but it really like aggravates me when I see a lot of clashing stuff. And so that's like kind of one of my main goals. And then also, I guess, just having more of a personal style, more of a like defined style, as opposed to just grasping at different things that appeal to me, because I do tend to be, I'm an eclectic person. I like a lot of, like, I have eclectic taste in music and food and like interior stuff. And the problem is, I mean, you have to be really skilled to combine things in a way that is harmonious, and I don't necessarily have that skill, so I feel like I need to like pick and choose. But this top is, I don't know, I went through this phase where I was like repetitiously just buying things with polka dots, but now I feel like they're a little corny. But the problem is I have a polka dot skirt that goes with this that looks really cool, so I don't know if I want to keep it or not. I don't know. I'm gonna set it aside. Okay, this is my little cropped Pikachu shirt. This was a gift. I do love the the grocery bag thing. Again, not something I would really like wear on my own, but it could be fun to wear during like a community day, during you know, like playing Pokemon Go or whatever. I don't know, I'm on the fence. But it does have sentimental value, and yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, this is one of my favorite t-shirts. It used to have sleeves. I cut them off because the pits got so disgusting, but I just really like, I mean, yeah, the little like feathery pattern it's a little corny, slightly, but it's okay. And I really like the this like gray pattern. I love a white shirt with like a black or gray print on it, and it's this really soft cotton. I really like the neckline, and I really like it has this shirt tail hem. So I just feel like it used to be super, super flattering. I don't like it as much now that I've cut the sleeves off. But I don't know. I can still I'm kind of just hanging on, but I can still kind of imagine a use case for this. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm doing really bad at decluttering right now. And okay, a lot of it also is contingent on, so this top drawer is where I keep my t-shirts, and I like to fold them sort of KonMari style. Of course, I do I don't do it like all perfect. I do a very sloppy job, but I like doing that so it's like a file drawer and I can see everything I have, because if I don't see it, I'll forget I have it. And this is pretty much my limitation for the amount of t-shirts I own. So I'm going to have to go back and see like how these things fit in there. And if they don't fit, I'm going to have to make some cuts. So, should I leave this open? Or is that going to be too visually distracting? I don't know. But as you can see, all of my hell yes items are like neutrals. That's kind of sad, but okay, this racerback pale lavender top, I wore it in a video recently, and I thought I liked it, but then I wore it in the video and I really didn't like how it looked on me. The problem with these two is I have things to like make my bra straps be racerback, but it's honestly very, very uncomfortable, so that kind of keeps me from reaching for it. It's obviously also super tight, the way it's coming here. And I also have another lavender tank, so I think I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, Attack of the Polka Dots again. This is navy, which is one of my least favorite colors to wear. I mean, although it does look good with red lipstick. And again, the dreaded polka dot. But I feel like this shirt is cute. Like, the only problem though, it's polyester and it's quite sweaty. Like, this is not something I'm gonna want to wear out. Where I live in an extremely warm climate, and then when it's actually cool enough to wear it, I would want to wear it with a cardigan, and then that kind of defeats the purpose of that. But I do I don't know. Whenever I tried it on, or I took a picture of myself in it, because originally I was going to sell it on Depop, and I was like, oh, I really like how that looks, but I never reached for it just because of the comfort factor. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, here's one I got pre-pandemic. It's some sort of rayon. Up close it has these sort of colorful leafy paisley things. And I used to really like wearing this with like orange jewelry, but I've lost the earrings I used to wear it with, and I would, you know, style it tucked in. This is one I don't reach for a lot now, and also one that causes me like pattern aggravation. I don't feel like I have a ton of things I can wear it with. But you know what? Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's cute. It's kind of cute. But I don't know, considering the fact that I literally haven't reached for this in years, I'm gonna pass it along. Okay, here's this sheer Old Navy blouse. Very outdated, very out of style, and also not really to my style. I think I probably gravitated towards it because I like sheer fabrics, and I really like sort of these boho type paisley and gnarly flowers. But this is just one I don't reach for because I don't feel, I don't know, it's not my style. I don't feel very stylish when I have it on. So I'm gonna pass it along. Okay, this is one I really struggle with. It's like a Old Navy cotton, and I struggle with it for a few reasons. One is that it fits well, which when you have giant boobs is sort of an anomaly. The other thing is that I was thrifting with someone and they were like, oh, you should get that. I think that would look really good on you. And it's something I wouldn't have really picked, but I got it and I was like, oh yeah, it is pretty. But the thing is, it's not really exactly the style I want to project. It's a little too cottagecore for me, but it is cotton, which I like. I've become way more sensitive to fabrics and things like in the last 5 years. I think since the pandemic. I think since we were just like home all the time and not getting all like gussied up, it's like, I don't know, I just became a lot more aware of how things feel on my body, and I'm like, I will not tolerate like fabric that feels gross now. I don't know, I think my sensory issues in general have just gotten more pronounced. So it's pretty soft, and I don't know. I'm gonna put this on probation. This is till the end of the summer probation. Okay, this again, not my typical style. A little too milkmaid, a little too sweet. I don't really like dressing sweet. I don't mind feminine, but I just don't want to look too like, I already kind of have that personality, so I don't I don't need to like, I don't know. And I want to look like a powerful lesbian. I'm not a lesbian, but I want to be. And it's kind of tight here, but here's my problems. I love a pop of yellow, which this has, and I have like jewelry I can accent with it. And I just like a little bit of the difference of the silhouette. I mean, puff sleeves are, I don't know, I've seen puff sleeves that can look kind of avant-garde and weird, and I'm into that. These are more like sweetie pie puffs. But it's something a little different, and that's why I've hung on to it. Wearing it right now, though, going back to the comfort thing, it has these elastic, and like, it's like, the way it feels on my arms is disgusting. I'm gonna put it on probation, I think, yeah. Okay, this is a navy blue sort of shirred number. Getting rid of it because that, and I don't know, it's just whatever. Okay, skull pile. I love this shirt. It is really tight though, and it's pretty nasty. Like, I've got some pitage. This is my holy grail style because 3/4 sleeves and like a deep scoop neck. I just feel like that just balances with what's going on here a lot better. I don't know, it's cute, but honestly it doesn't feel very comfortable and I haven't reached for it. So I'm gonna pass it on. Okay, this pink and purple pajama top I thrifted when I was doing Depop, and I kind of liked it as like a experimental thing. Like, I photographed it with my really destroyed cut-off shorts and like a bunch of necklaces, and I don't know, I thought it looked kind of cool like that. This is something I don't reach for ever, but, and again, it kind of violates my palette that I think that I want, but it is so cute. Oh my god. But it is a little tight. It kind of hitches and clings. So, and I never reach for it, so I think I'm gonna say goodbye. Okay, Judas Priest epitaph shirt, pretty sick. I tried to make it into a tank top and I fucked it up, and then I don't know, my attempts to like fix it fucked it up worse, so that's kind of, I basically ruined it. But look at it. It's got this guy, right? And then check out the back. It's like his back. So cool. I really fucked it up. But yeah, aside from fucking it up, I feel like a poser because I've never listened to this album. I have some Judas Priest albums, but I don't know this one particularly. Also, okay, I don't know if anyone's watching or has made it this far, and definitely like probably no metal fans, but I don't know if any of you all saw Ozzy's last concert that he did this big like he did this big concert at an arena in Birmingham, and it was available for streaming. And a lot, like, okay, Ozzy's like solo set was really good, and then, I mean, the Black Sabbath set was pretty good. I mean, considering the fact that these guys are like all 80 and they looked like they were on the verge of death, like, I think it was pretty good, and it was like really emotional. And of course, like, a bunch of the old heads are all cynical, like, yeah, Ozzy's done a lot of farewells, but I mean, the dude has like Parkinson's and can't stand up anymore, and was like super emotional. But anyway, yeah, it was cool. And but a lot of the opening stuff was like a mess. Like, okay, the Gojira set was actually really good. And what else was good? The Metallica set was acceptable. I mean, Metallica's like fallen off, but you know, it wasn't like embarrassing. But what was embarrassing, they did these like a few like kind of super group things, and they did one that was, I can't remember who all was playing on it, but it did have the guitarist from Judas Priest, and they did Breaking the Law, but they had, of all fucking people, they had Billy Corgan doing the vocals, which is like, what? Like, this guy is not even in, first of all, he's not in metal. Second of all, he is far and away from Rob Halford. Like, no, nowhere near the swag, nowhere near the voice. Like, Rob Halford has a great voice, and he can still fucking sing really well, which is more than you can say for like most of those guys. Like, oh my god, Axl Rose, it was like so sad, honestly, to hear him. And I was like, does he know he doesn't have it anymore? Like, he's got to know, right? Like, it would be really sad if he just like thinks he's still got it and no one wants to tell him, because oh god, he's lost his instrument. And it was weird because they were all playing like his higher register songs, and it's like the ones when he would go in his lower register, he actually sounded okay, but he can't do like, you know, the high stuff anymore. But Billy Corgan sounded like dog shit, and he was so like, he was like half-assing it so much, like it was a joke to him. I was like, you know, I'm not one to be all like purist and stuff, but I was like, this is disrespectful. How could he do this? But I'm also like, where was Rob Halford in all this? Like, was there some beef? Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's an aside, but let's continue with clothing. But yeah, I'm getting rid of Judas Priest just because it's a mess. Okay, this is a little Walmart gingham hoo-ha. My boyfriend calls me sweetheart of the rodeo when I wear it. I mean, it fits kind of cute. But again, this is a style I want to get away from. Like, I kind of don't want to wear like gingham and like country looking stuff. No offense. It's just too like, it's just too like sweet and like dipsy doodle looking, and I don't want to look dipsy doodle, but it is cute. And I like black and white clothes in general. God, I don't know. I'm gonna do probation. Okay, got this when I was depopping. It's got a little x-ray Mickey, which is kind of cute. But here's the thing. One, it's way too tight, and two, I'm really not into wearing like logos, even though I did just have that Pikachu t-shirt. But yeah, especially not of Disney, which is like one of the creepiest companies. But yeah, it's tight. It's a logo. I want to keep looking out for a raglan because I really do like the raglan style shirts. But yeah, this is an easy no. Okay, logo dilemma hard level. So this is a little Coca-Cola tank top, and I mean, it's really cute. I love how it fits. It's like kind of cropped. It's got a nice steep V-neck. The straps are big enough, and it's got these, I love like bottles. I love glass bottles, just how they look, and it's so cute. But the problem is, it's Coca-Cola. I don't want to wear Coca-Cola logos, you know? But I don't know, it's really cute. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, this is after the fact Emily popping in here, so this video ended up running super long because I happen to have tons of shirts apparently, so I'm gonna divide it into two so it won't be just a gigantic upload. But anyway,